Okay, hold on. The stream is acting strangely. There we go. Sorry about all that. Anyways, just got done watching Knights of the Zodiac Saint Seiya episode 12. And, well, my thoughts are one is I definitely won't be doing the whole season review because I believe I learned a bit ago that this will likely be, and it makes sense, it happened like last week. This is a mid-season final. Like, there's another 12 episodes coming, and that makes a lot of sense. Now, as for this episode is more or less a transition chapter, a transition episode. But we did learn something here. Well, in the context of this show, we learned something. Now, the side quests between the goats and with the goat saints and who was it? Goat saints featuring Marin, Kiki, and June. Yes, their whole thing. Now, we see the former Master Shion's body dead. Now, interesting enough, Moo didn't seem all that broken up about it. It just looked like he was only like, oh, well, that's too bad, seeing his dead master right in front of him. But hey, as we learned, and then we finally get the revelation of, yeah, it's actually a new evil villain, and who I guess just teleported the Goat Saints away because they had a nice little plot convenience of only the Pope can use his Cosmo in the whatever, what, Star Hill, I believe. They added that, which to be fair, I honestly see that being something in the manga. Well, anyways, they honestly get their revelation and they get blasted, but of course it turns out that they lived and they were saved somehow by Mu. Though the only thing with the whole Cosmos not working on Star Hill, it was could have been a good time to show a difference in power. Now we did see Galaxy Explosion again, which here it's meteor-like, and I said on Facebook, it reminds me a heck of a lot of how Galaxy Explosion is displayed in Saint Seiya Episode G Assassin. Just like a big ball of chaos energy. And hey, I'm okay with it. Though it's purple here for some reason. But hey, I'm okay with purple. Now, after that, we get the old, basically, again, what amounts to a summary of the manga. But I do like what they did with showing Libra Doko visually. And I like the whole, I did like to say, go, who the fuck is this? And he learned that it is his former master, well not former, his Shiryu's master, and he must choose um, which weapon is the right weapon, or Yoga will be killed. Now, I don't I don't remember this part specifically in the manga, but just think about how it's at least presented here. I don't see why Doko didn't just tell him. Like, was it really a lesson that they needed to learn? Now, I do kind of wish they did say go into more detail exactly how powerful the Libra weapons were, but honestly, I think perhaps removing them saying that does remove someone might call it inconsistently in the power scale. So hey, it's nothing too bad with that. Now after that, we pretty much get the introduction in the fight between um Milo. Again, it's pretty much a transition, the beginning to the real fight. So there's not much to say there, but what I did like is at the end, one of the Silver Saints came back. I think it was the Silver Saint that Iki said he blew all the way from Japan to Greece. So it was funny to see him again. Now he tries to kill he tries to kill Athena pretty much, but he is stopped by the Bronze Saints, the what the fandom likes to call the B team, and this is definitely going along with what they're what was definitely written down as a we want to give everybody something to do. And the fandom must have wondered what were these guys doing anyway. So they gave them something to do. Now, does it always make sense? Like, shouldn't even one Silver State just backhand all these Bronze Saints at once? Hey, maybe, but maybe not in here. Maybe we're actually going to see a pretty good and interesting fight where they actually give it their all, and Silver Saint actually looks pretty strong, but ultimately defeated. And the Bronze Saints, the B team, look like heroes. Maybe, maybe we'll see that in the next season, I guess you call it, or part 2 of the second season. So I guess overall, this episode I will give a again, nothing really stands out as fantastic, but nothing really stands out as bad. So I'll give Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac, Battle of the Sanctuary, a title I never put in my videos because I don't want it to be too long, but I give it a B minus. Tell me your score in the comments